Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening. It is my pleasure to be on here today to talk to you guys about being yourself, believing in yourself, right? Um, the reason why I'm on here to talk about that is because sometimes we refuse to become a part of something or go after something that we believe in, or we hinder ourselves from our purpose or hinder ourselves from the goals that we have set for ourselves because of what people may have said, because of how they may perceive us, or whatever the case may be. Nevertheless, I'm on here to let you know that you can be you. We have to fashion ourselves in the way that, and being the best person that we know how to be. I like to say only God can change you, right? And those of you who don't believe in God, nobody can change you but you, right? So I want you to understand that, you can be the person that you are without feeling like someone else can make you out of something that you're not choosing to be. There are so many people that I know, that I'm aware of, that are afraid to speak the way they speak, use the terminology that they're used to using. The more that you're around people that are of a higher caliber, meaning people who have, created a beautiful stature for themselves. It wasn't something somebody else did for them. It was just basically something that they chose to do for themselves. And sometimes God put us in places where we can be around people who we believe that we are, but we don't show it, right? So sometimes He'll do that so that we can understand that He wants us to be who we are as well. Um, Even when we become, men and women of God, sometimes we make people feel like they're wrong for behaving how they behave. In reality, they are right in how they behave, because God's correction always make those changes if you allow it to be, allow yourself to be connected to Him, right? I'm a witness of that because at one point, I was conforming to the religious state of being. When I had grown in God, I got to the point where I decided that I want to have my own relationship with God, and I want to see where it goes. And I prayed and I prayed and I said, I want to be real with you. I want to be, who you created me to be, and not who people think I should be, or who people saw me as, right? So when I began to do that, I began to lose a lot of people in my life. And I had to accept that. At first it was very hard, but I had to accept that. Um, One day I will express to everyone, um, who I am and where I come from, which kind of shaped my belief about myself, right? So, do you believe in you? And don't you know that you can be you? You don't have to follow somebody else. You don't have to be somebody else. You can be who you are, right? Um, I'm now 54 years old and only been in business for 2 years. Why? Because I've always wanted to be in business, but I just didn't know where to start. I didn't know that I could be me. I thought I had to conform to the way people are, the way people think, so that I can actually have a better relationship, so that I can be hired, so I can get the things that I need. The world make you feel like you have to be what they think you are, or that you have to say the things the way they want you to say it. And this is what we're taught, right? But I believe that God had created us how He created us, right? I believe that we have the ability to learn ourselves and learn who we are, be who we are, and God will correct us, right? Don't allow another day to go by where you are doing what someone else wants you to do. May it be your parents, may it be your grandparents, may it be aunts, whoever raised you, whoever put the idea in your mind that this is the only way that you can be in order to get to where you're going to get, right? That's a slave mentality to me, right? So I just want to encourage you to one, be yourself, be who you are, but at the same time, educate yourself. Don't be stagnant. I'm not telling you to become stagnant because that's one of the places that I would never be is stagnant, right? I've been there before because I had not educated myself on life and I had not educated myself on the reality of life, right? Life has its way of holding you down. Life has its way of holding you back. Life has its way of making you believe in things that isn't even you, make you believe that you can't do certain things. So you have to make a decision. You know, what is it that you want to do? What do you want to, what is your vision? What does it look like? How do you feel when you begin to operate within that vision? What are people saying to you that have made you stop or have caused you not to do it, not to walk into your vision or to begin to operate in your visions? Put it on paper, write it down, right? Do some research. Research, research, research. That's a part of life, right? You can't believe everything you hear. You can't believe everything that somebody tells you. You have to go and research for yourself, right? So I want you to understand that from a person who literally lived so many years wondering who I am, what should I be doing? What's my creative niche? Everything, right? So I graduated in 2021 with my, no, not 2021, I'm sorry. Was it 2021? Yeah, time has gone by. 2022, September of 2022, I believe it was, with my master's in um, marriage and family therapy. And I just realized that that was a niche of mine, right? I've been in college for a long time, since 2003. And when I tell you I had no idea what I wanted to do, I didn't. I just went to college. But in talking with my son, I realized that every degree that I have is in alignment with the other, right? And I didn't have a vision. I really didn't know what I wanted. All I knew was I wanted to help people. And I tell you that I am so excited to be able to stand here and be me. I am so excited that I know my limitations. I am so excited that I know that I can go out of my comfort zone and do something and push my own self, right? But it's really nice to have people that will support you. And I thank God for the people that He has put in my life to be able to support me. Last, I am also an educator. I am a sixth grade math and science teacher. I am also a network marketing professional which has allowed me to also obtain my travel agency owner license, right? Through Planet Marketing. So, yes, I do all of those things and I have started my doctorate program in education and leadership. Why? Because I love teaching. Why? Because I love traveling. Why? Because I love helping people. That's what the network marketing does, right? That's what education does, right? It's helping little babies form their minds, right? And my marriage and family therapy practice, yes, I'm still helping in every single way I can. Why? Because that is my creative niche. And I believe in me. I believe what I can do. And I know that I can be me. And can't nobody do nothing about it. All right. Well, I hope this have helped you. I hope it have helped somebody because I love helping people. God bless you and have an amazing night.